Hello, honey. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back, baby, with another banging video. Let's talk about it because there is a new blind item out on Cardi B, honey, and I don't believe this blind item, not even for a second. Cardi B is definitely a fool in love, but the girl ain't blind. There's a difference between being a fool in love and being completely blind, and she's not completely blind. Cardi B is a businesswoman first, and then everything else comes after. Let's talk about it, shall we? I think I'm going a bit too fast. No. What is going on? Well, the new blind item is suggesting that Cardi B wants to cancel her upcoming tour in February because she wants to stay around town. She wants to hang around town and spy on her man, Stefon Diggs. You know that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, they have just bought a luxurious mega mansion, honey. And when I tell you that it looks like $1 billion, it looks like $1 billion. It looks like money well spent. So as such, what they're saying is that Cardi B knows that her man, Stefon Diggs, is a cheater, and she has had the same problem with Offset, and she wants to stay home so that she can keep tabs on Stefon Diggs to ensure that he doesn't cheat on her. And to me, while I understand that she may want to do that, she also has a bigger obligation. She has already gotten half of that money for the tour. Yes. I think it was on Breakfast Club when she was telling off Offset and saying, hello, you're saying I can't cook and I can't this and I can't that. And you have all the women in the world now. Let them do it for you. Leave me alone, that is what she was saying. So in that interview, she basically said, like, hell yeah, I'm going to go on tour. I've gotten good money for it. So ain't no way I'm going to miss going on tour. And I definitely believe her. I believe that Cardi B is serious about her money. I believe that she's fired up about this tour. And I believe that the romance with Stefon Diggs is so new that it puts her in a good, positive light at this point. And she needs to take a friggin' torch and run with it and run like hell, because at this point in time, there's so much excitement around the two, even though she's given him life more than how he's given her. Like, she is breathing life into Stefon Diggs. I think Cardi B is more profitable to Stefon Diggs than Stefon Diggs is to Cardi B. But my point is, Cardi B is not going to back out of her tour to stay in town and watch this man. I believe that Cardi B has learned from her past mistakes with Offset. If you guys can remember, she used to pay people to beat up the other women who were messing around with Offset. And every time she pays to beat up a bunch of girls who were messing around with Offset, Offset would just move on to a new set. So, because that's Offset, always moving on to a new set. So I'm just saying, Cardi B has learned her mistakes from that, and she has learned that her best revenge and her only security in life is her money. And as such, she's not going to jeopardize that this time around for no man, whether it's Stefon Diggs or Offset. Definitely, she's going to feel some amount of insecurity because, how many baby mamas does the guy have who gave birth around the same time as Cardi B? About 3 to 4 baby mamas with allegedly more baby mamas on the way. So naturally, a relationship like that, sometimes it's going to feel extremely fickle. She's going to have uncertainties and she's going to have insecurities because at the end of the day, she might be a celebrity, she might be wealthy, but she's a human being first. And it is natural for her to respond with natural human instincts and natural human behavior. But she's going to put professionalism and dedication over everything, she's going to realize that there's one thing that has always been faithful to her, and that's her career. Her career has never left her. Her career has never cheated on her or anything like that. So she's going to do this tour, and this tour is long overdue. So she's going to do it. There's no ifs, no buts, no maybes, you know. She's going to put all the energy into it. She has a lot of energy, and she's going to run with it. She has the energy from the anger that she has with Offset still being a damn circus clown, still trying to give her a hard time. And plus she has the energy and the excitement from the newness of this relationship. Her just having a baby with her man spending that NFL money. Yes, he's spending that NFL money on her, of course, because she shows up to all of his, events, everything that he's doing, everything that he's promoting. She shows up and she takes photos with him to push the promotion and to ensure that it is seen, and it is seen across pop culture, because who knew Stefon Diggs outside of pop culture before Cardi B? No one in pop culture knew Stefon Diggs. Nobody. So Cardi B has given him life and legacy in pop culture that he never dreamt that he would have garnered. And as such, he's going to be grateful to her for that, and he's going to give her back something out of it, because she's putting in good money in his pocket. I don't care what anyone says. He was famous before Cardi B. Famous to who? The people in the sporting arena, but not the people in pop culture, you know? So he's going to give her back a little something, and she is riding that wave at this moment. So it would be foolish of her not to go on tour, and I can't see her missing the tour. It is long overdue, as I've said, and she's in her most powerful moment of her life. This is the most powerful moment of her life. And you know what would even be better for her? That is just before she goes on tour, like the week before she starts touring, her divorce is finalized with Offset. Honey, that would give that woman some fire in her bones to say, yes, we've gotten rid of the dead weight, and, you know, we outside and we popping off, and hello, it's, you know, she would be coming with all of that drama, and guess what? I'm really good at predicting things. So I'm going to tell you guys this. Her divorce will be finalized just before her tour, and she's going to rise to a new level of fame that no one saw her achieving. She's going to become the new queen of hip hop, even though she cannot rap so well. She's definitely a nursery rhyme rapper, no doubt about that. But you know what she is really good at? That's going to give her leverage. She's good at entertainment. You know, like Ashanti and Keisha Cole. Do you guys remember when Ashanti and Keisha Cole was going to do that versus battle? And I said that Keisha Cole is the better singer, but Ashanti is the entertainer, and she has more vibe, and she's more dedicated and more professional. And as such, Ashanti's going to win the versus battle. And everyone was telling me that it doesn't make sense because Ashanti cannot hold the notes as Keisha Cole can. And I said, it's not about vocals. It's about vibe. It's about who is able to hold the crowd and give the crowd that vibe. And as I said, you know, Ashanti won the versus battle, and you guys came back and you guys gave me my flowers on that one. So I'm calling this one again. Cardi B's divorce will be settled just before she goes on tour. It's going to put fire in her bones, and it's going to make her do and perform in ways that she has never performed. And she's going to rise to a new level of stardom. She's going to get some major numbers that is going to put her in places and spaces that she didn't even imagine for herself. And some people are going to want to look at her as the new queen of rap, but that will be disputed because she's not a good rapper, but like hell, she's a damn good entertainer. And that's just the truth. She's not a good rapper. She's not, but she's a damn good entertainer, and nothing beats being a damn good entertainer. That is what is most important. Do you see how Jennifer Lopez, she's not the most talented in the industry, but J. Lulu is the most delulu, celebrity out there. And because she's so damn delulu, she believes in herself and she's good at entertainment. J. Lulu and her delulu is what has garnered her the success that she has achieved over the years. And that's what's gonna happen for Cardi B. It's not talent that runs the industry. You just have to be damn delusional and be like super delusional and just be consistent. That's it. Be delusional, be consistent, believe in yourself, and that will drive entertainment for people. Just be delusional. And I don't know how many more times, and I think I need to scribble that in my veins. Be delulu like Jelulu and you will be successful. And that is what's going to happen for Cardi B. You mark my words, guys, and save this video. My subscribers who always keeps up over here, they knows that I'm correct. They know when I say it, it's going to come to pass. I know, guys. I know. You guys already are going to say, Star, okay, girl, give yourselves a pat on the shoulder. And some of you guys are going to reach out to me via Instagram and say, what's that link again, Star, where I can buy you a coffee? Because like hell, you deserve 5 cups because you're right again. I did the prediction with Sha'Carri Richardson and people came back and said, woman, you're damn good. You definitely know your thing. You see, I'm tiny, but when I sit down and I chime into something and I'm focused into it like hell, I can see the move. Just like how I figured out Timothy Chalamet's next move, and I told you guys that he was gonna come with something in music, hip hop, because he always wanted to break out there. And it happened just a few days ago. Mark my words, this tour that is coming up for Cardi B, it's gonna be fire like not even she herself is expecting her to deliver in ways in which she is about to deliver. She's going to shock herself. She's going to surprise herself. She's going to surprise her fans. She's going to make her record label very, very proud. Mark my word. Save this video. Come back here when it happens. And remember, I told you also, peace.